Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I get ready to host a summer Italian party. Now the themes were like lemons, blue and yellow dishes, and just some fresh pastas and salads. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I got to get ready for the party, and then I'll show you what I made, and then I'll show you how it all comes together. I'm going to show you some of the accessories I got to put on my tablescape to get ready for the party. I wanted to do like a summery Capri vibe. So first thing I got here from Target for like $5 is these blue fish vases, and I put baby's breath in there. Now be aware, baby's breath does stink. My mom told me that and I didn't believe her, but it's true. Next, my best friend brought these beautiful glasses for me. What brand are these?
Some French brand.
Some French brand.
Where's the boxes?
These are some French brand that she got at the antique store. She got a set of 8 for how many dollars?
$60. Crystal Darquet.
Crystal Darquois from Longchamp. And she got them for how many dollars did you say? $60. 8 of them. And then we have a variety of brass candlesticks we're going to put out with a flameless candle because it's windy and I don't want to catch things on fire. I found this at Home Goods for $15 and it smells like lemons, and I thought it would be great for the tables. My mom also brought a fake lemon tree and a bunch of fake lemons and real lemons. And then I have all these, all these blue and yellow dishes that were my grandma's that I'm going to set on the table. So some of the accessories I got this tablecloth with the lace on it from Home Goods. It was $20. I got these napkins. I believe these were like $8, and I got these napkin holders from Hobby Lobby for $2 a piece, and I alternated the napkins. So I have some that have blue and yellow flowers and some that are just lacy. These were from a church estate sale from my friend Bronte. And then I used my Canva membership to make these menus of what the starters are. So we're serving caprese salad, garlic breadsticks, Italian salad, and I will upload a video of what I put in the Italian salad. Then I'm making Ina Garden's summer pasta, tomato pasta, and then my best friend's making pesto pasta with gemelli, or maybe it's just called gemelli with pesto, and it has potatoes and green beans. Then my mom made a lemon bundt cake, and then we're serving sparkling grape like kitty wine and sweet lemonade. So I made these on Canva. Perfect. Very great. So I like to host a lot of parties, so my mom bought this pop-up table set, like a garage sale table, and it comes with 2 benches as well, but I wanted a more like elevated look, so luckily I had just enough wooden chairs for all the people I had coming. The chair I'm holding right here, I got a set of 5 or 6 of them off the side of the road for free, and they're solid wood chairs. And then the 2 chairs on the opposing ends of the table were my grandma's chairs from her house, but I just thought having the wooden chairs would add a more elevated look. As you can see, I'm miserable. It's like 90 degrees and so hot and muggy, and there's no central air in the house, and I have a whole flight of stairs because I live in the top apartment, so I had to go up and down. Now, shout out to my mom for filming this part of the video for me. She was a great momager. She had her Kris Jenner moment and helped me with my YouTube channel, which I appreciate. Now, good and bad thing. It was 96 degrees this day, but there was a great breeze. I live up on a hill, so we get quite a bit of a breeze. Unfortunately, as far as table setting goes, that was terrible. All my decorations kept blowing over. The tablecloth kept blowing up on the table. It was quite a bit of a hardship to navigate, but everything ended up being fine. I didn't end up using this lemon tree. As you can see, the wind was catching it and everything was flying everywhere. So something I did to kind of navigate this problem is pushing the chair so it held down the tablecloth. I think next time I'll get table clips. I guess they make those. And then the plates kind of weighed down. My napkins and my napkin rings, they were flying off the table. I found a couple in the yard, but by the time everyone was sitting down and eating, the breeze felt nice and it was a welcomed experience. Now, all these blue and white plates were my grandma's. When I think of her blue and white plates. Her whole kitchen was blue and white plates. And unfortunately, when we were cleaning out her house and she passed away, I only kept 2 plates, but my aunt had quite a few of them still, and she let me have them. So I was trying to get a mix of the white and the blue. If there was a lot of pattern, I tried to get a simpler pattern bowl or plate on top, salad plate, and vice versa. So the food I was in charge of today was the Italian salad and the Ina Gardens tomato pasta. So here I'm washing my vegetables in vinegar and making sure that they are extra clean. Now for the pasta, the Ina Gardens, what is her name? Ina Garten's pasta. Holy smokes. I had to prep a little bit ahead of time. It says to keep it in the fridge up to 4 hours. So it said 18 basil leaves, which I so tediously counted 18 out. And then it said to julienne them, so I chopped them up finely. And then I put them in my bowl. Now you put in the tomatoes. It says to half them, and she says to use 4 pints of tomatoes. I don't know what a pint is. I don't know how to measure pints. So I just used a whole thing, a whole carton of tomatoes. After doing all the pasta, I don't actually think that was enough tomatoes. So I might double the amount of tomatoes, 2 cartons of tomatoes next time. But for this time around, I only did 1 carton of tomatoes per box of spaghetti. So here it says use a half cup of olive oil. I was trying to get my olive oil thingy to work. Use a half a cup of olive oil. And then it says to use 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. I just used however much minced garlic I wanted to use. I didn't take direction very well. And my mom and I kind of disagreed on this because she said some people don't like a lot of garlic. And I'm like, who doesn't like a lot of garlic? Garlic makes the world go round. So I just tried to put a big whopping heap of garlic in there. And I would have put more, but my mom said no. I put some salt and pepper in there, and then I mixed it up really well. It says to leave it in the fridge for like 4 hours. I probably didn't do 4 hours, but I was probably pretty close. Then I began to prep the salad. The salad was the easiest part. Once everything was rinsed, I just added the lettuce and tomatoes together. I cut some black olives in half. I didn't get a chance to film, but I did add some pepperoncinis, and I added Parmesan and croutons and Italian dressing. I think that's it that I put in there. I didn't also film this part of the pasta recipe, but after that pasta mix sits in the fridge for 4 to 5 hours, then you make some, it said angel hair pasta, but Trader Joe's didn't have any, so I just used spaghetti noodles, and I boiled the spaghetti noodles and drained them and poured them in with that tomato mixture in the fridge. And topped it with a lot of shredded Parmesan cheese. Mixed it all in together. Just kidding. Here comes my mom coming in clutch and adding the pepperoncinis for me. I told her not to put too many in there because they were kind of spicy and I don't really like things to be spicy. But I did like the flavor of them. They were really good. So I think she got them at Aldi. So she's just throwing some pepperoncinis in there. And then I will add the cheese, croutons, and dressing near the end because I didn't want them to get soggy. So I really wanted to make the extra effort to make this really elegant and really sophisticated. I wanted to use my grandma's plates and mix them with some of my own. I have white plates and bowls. So mixing the different patterns and making sure that if they had a white plate, they had a colorful bowl and vice versa. Getting the napkins and napkin rings set up on the plates and tucking the menus under everybody's salad plate or salad bowl so that it didn't fly away. And the end result was really elegant and really unique. Everyone had a different place setting and it made it really special. Everything just came together so great and overall cost me less than like $50. So here is how the whole tablescape turned out when I was all finished. Everything was just really elegant and really beautiful. It turned out just like I wanted it to. I had a lot of Pinterest boards, which I'll insert a picture here of what I wanted it to look like versus how it turned out. So here is all the food that everybody made, put together. A little balsamic vinegar spill, lemonade, water, so everyone could serve themselves. Then here is how it turned out once everyone got there. Thank you for watching and remember to stay cozy. Make sure that you can host a party and invite some of your friends over this season.